Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and pick right back on up from where we left off. For those of you who need a reminder, we are here in the Frobisher region, in which, when we teleported in, we visited Frobisher and found out that the automatons are attacking. We then went to Faraday Castle, where we found out that Frobisher had fallen. So we went to the Institute of Automate. We went here, and we recruited a guy to help us, and now we're storming the stronghold. Yep, there's your story. Now hold on just one second. What the dickens do you think you're doing here? Use your eyes, will you? There are more of those iron devils down there for the man can count. Boom, boom. Whoa, I love the music. Believe me, I know how badly infuriating it is. The source of all our problems right there in front of us, and not a blasted thing you can do. Yeah, we may be done for, you know. Oh. Alright, I've kept you waiting. You've had time for a bit of reconnaissance, I trust. How are things looking? Captain, mind you, sir. A blasted automaton, sir. Right there. Pull yourself together, man. Does it look like it's trying to brain me? This one's on our side. Thanks to autonomous here. Victory's within our grasp at last. Victory, sir. Now, there's no sense in dawdling. It's high time we roll up our sleeves. I trust you're all set for a spot of daring do. That's the spirit. Now we three will make our way down ahead of you and set those tin heads a-spinning. Once they're out of commission, I'll need you to charge in the stronghold. We'll root out whoever or whatever's behind all this. Up and at 'em. That guy can one-shot them. Which is crazy. Yep. What in blue place? I do declare these automata are acting like the giddy goat. Seems the automata have yet to devise a method of dealing with Eddie. That's my gal. As to whether or not the disruptive frequency are penetrating into the depths of the base itself, I'm afraid it's hard to say. Auditory assault in progress. Oh, not this way, you slop-headed saddle goose. Oh, okay, my bad. Damn. You're on top of things. Scanning for enemies. Order retrieval received, commencing withdrawal. Destroy. Wee. Whoa. Power output at maximum. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's go inside, shall we? And so naturally, everything inside is, you know, completely fine, and that's to be expected. It would be way too easy for them to, you know, just give it to us. You know? That was easy. Yeah, it was. You're right. It's really nice that I can just pull up the map at any time. Makes my life super easy just to verify where things are, so. Well, 16. Nice. you know, the level of freaking, like, automation here is insanity comparative to what you would expect for the region and, like, everything. So, like, it's one of those, like, why is it set up like this? Well, magic is the answer. Ow. This is another one of the areas early in the game where you can hope for a rare spawn of a metal slime. I have no clue if that actually exists here or not either. All of my knowledge, oh, it's a cannon box. That's unfortunate. I'm taking 0 chances on this guy because he can get criticals very easily. And also has death magic, so if I can kill it, okay. But I did want to, just in case, protect us from 1 hit each. Cool. Iron claws. Ooh, now we have a real conundrum. So those iron claws. Oh no, they do last. Never mind. Let's find the rottos behind all this and show them what we're made for. Leave the robots alone. We need to head inside. Hey. Big moment. Yes, yes, Kiefer. It is a moment, and it is fairly large. Consulting databanks. Dictator detected. Identity confirmed. Unlocking transelevator. Wait, what? He ran into me and it was just like, nope, nobody here. Okay. Perfect. We're not gonna want to outfit any more items onto Kiefer. Steel broadsword. Intercept mode suspended, awaiting feather orders. Is it just like a rare spawn that we haven't seen? Hey! Use this to go down to the next level. Yeah, obviously. This is a very short dungeon because it's been a very long island. It's one of the longest so far. Hey. I don't mind attacking and everything because we're just going to restore everything after this, so. Or at any time we literally want. Don't care about that. Ugh, whatever. Alright, let's take on the boss, shall we? Oh, it's you who's destroying our beautiful automata. Why would you go and do a thing like that? Where's the fun in harming these magnificent murderous machines? Well, whatever it is you're thinking, you're going to pay for it with your life. The Hackademics. The Automatrist.
Right. Here I go.
Alright, this guy's fucked.
Cutting edge.
Like I said. You have won this battle, but the war is far from over. For the automata follow the command of the Master, the ultimate Lord of Destruction. I speak of the Demon King. Oh, okay. Just the Demon King? Okay. No biggie. Ah, yes.
What in the... How did you worms get down here?
You,
Fought your way through all those automata? I refuse to believe it! No, it's not possible. No miserable human force could accomplish such a feat. But a theory is nothing until it is put to the test. Let us see how you fare against a representative sample. Come, troops! Destroy them!
representative sample. Okay. A triple? These are weak. I'll take it. But it looks like they've got a lot more health. Why are you harming Maribel? Easy. Ha ha.
Knew I had it in me.
Did my automaton slaves just disobey a direct order? I told them to destroy you! Gah! Well then, it seems I have no choice. I shall have to see if I can't pulverize you myself.
Oh, okay. He's gonna try something, is what he means. Fuck it, I don't care. Honestly, I'm gonna go to that one.
how it's done.
Easy. That's how it's done.
No! They laughed at me. They called me the Tin Pot Dictator. I was so sure I would prove them wrong. But now look at me. My master, the great evil. He entrusted me with
Great evil.
automata. Trusted that I would destroy humanity. It was such a beautiful plan. How could it end like this? But it is not over yet. One trump card remains. And if it destroys this entire island, then so be it. For I shall not be here. The task entrusted to me shall be carried out. All human life will be erased. Come to me, ultimate mechanical menace. I give you the Slaughtomaton!
Destroy, destroy, eliminate humankind.
Okay. Let's go. A triple fight, eh? Crack is good. Fuddle doesn't work. This is neutral. Let's go. So sleep is a pretty big risk, it looks like.
Cutting edge!
Right. Hey! Can't breathe!
Ocean's Devotions. Nice. Ah, if that had been a critical, that would have been so good. Okay, nap is definitely not worth it. There we go. Ruff just slept the entire fight. What the fuck? Come on, guy. A blue fragment. Critical damage sustained preparing to self-destruct. I should have known it would be you making all that hullabaloo. Capital stuff, troop. Capital stuff indeed. Carried out your orders to the letter. The nefarious force behind our mechanical woes has been well and truly obliterated. You have rid this green and pleasant land of the plague that threatened to destroy it, and in doing so earned its undying gratitude. So return to the castle forthwith and share the good news with the king and subjects. No need to rush back. Give yourself a little R&R. You've earned it. Okay. We did it. We did it. Now the kingdom's safe from the horrible automata. We've got all sorts of things to think about, but for now, let's go tell the king. Alright, we got all the treasures. I've managed to root out some tools for repairing faulty units, but it doesn't seem as if the automata were actually manufactured here. In their mechanical sophistication and the use of materials unfamiliar to us, I suspect they may not even be manufactured in this world. I must say, impressed you managed to defeat such abandoned beings. I never would have thought we humans stood a chance against this sort of perfection. I'd certainly be no match for them. Not that I want to be, of course. Brute strength is so, well, brutish. Ah. Not the underpants dance. The fact that they just both went straight to me was a little unnerving, but whatever. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Was hoping somehow that there'd be like just a metal slime right there. There 'twasn't. Look like nothing more than a gaggle of broken dolls, don't they? Oh, looking for the captain, who was simply bursting to spread the news, so he rushed off to the castle. Unable to locate Artemis. Alright, let's go to Faraday Castle. Well, if it is an old grow, our hero has returned. No need for false modesty. The king has already regaled us with tales of your daring do. Can't say I'm surprised, of course. Captain went hurrying off towards the throne room not so long ago. I'll warrant he's on his way to see the king. I think you could do with heading that way too. Why do you do it, you old chuckaboos? I believed in you from the very beginning. It shows.
Oh.
It's back to the salad days of peace and tranquility. It almost sounds a little dull. Alright. I simply had to sneak out of the castle and get a glimpse of our heroes. Oh, there you are. I was starting to wonder where you'd got to. Captain Goodwinding had been telling me all about your little adventure together. Capital stuff, just marvelous. To the kingdom's newest and youngest recruits. Oh, and you two Goodwinding brothers too, of course. Thaddeus, Autonomous. Your brave heroes never once stopped straining your hearts, nerves, and sinews, and you fought true and brave. You have done our beloved kingdom proud, and on behalf of myself and all my subjects, I would like to thank you most sincerely. Anyway, kind words, Master, but I was merely doing my duty. Your efforts above and beyond the call of duty has ever word. If it was within my power to give it, name it, and it shall be yours. I do not require baubles or gewgaws, your majesty. To serve king and country is more than a reward enough. I would ask that you spell any reward you feel due to me, to my brother, and these brave soldiers in my stead. I don't want anything from you people. In fact, I don't think I can stand another minute of this tedious rigmaroles, if you'll excuse me. Autonomous, wait. If I may proceed, for your gallant band's services to the kingdom, allow me to present you with this. This knife has been a treasure of the royal family. The butterfly dagger. Oh, sorry. The poison moth knife. There's not even a good knife. Like, it's gonna be it's usable by Maribel, I believe. Yeah. Okay, it's a little better, but like, I lose some magical might, and I don't want to lose magical might. He could use it, but... High % chance for evasion, but... Nah. I got that's it. He didn't come back? Weird. You and your companions have excelled yourselves. We are deeply indebted to all of you, Crow. Shudder to think what we will become. I'm curious if they're gonna change anything. Because where did the princess go? Out back, I think. Voices can be heard on the other side of the door. So you decided to name your new automaton after Ellie. Go ahead, laugh. Call me a sentimental old fool if you like. It matters not a jot to me. I do not think you a fool at all, but I do think you may not yet have made your peace with what happened. It was an accident, autonomous. I am quite sure Ellie did not mean for any of this to occur. Spare me your empty speculation. I can't forgive her, and I shan't forgive her. She left me, ran off, and left me all alone. Now you console yourself with the company of an automaton in her stead. What if I do? She won't go running off without a bye-you'll leave. She won't die on me. One cannot help but wonder if the automata have hearts and souls like ours. What are you doing here? I have absolutely nothing whatsoever to say to you. I was identified. Beauty confirmed. Autonomous, I have a proposal, and I ask that you do not dismiss it out of hand. I want you to come back and live with us again, here in the castle, just like old times. We were thick as thieves, were we not? You, me, Thaddeus? And one day we shall all drop dead. That's the problem with investing one's emotions in human beings. They always let you down. No, I've tasted that bitter cup. I shall not sup from it again. With my dear Ellie, my dreams have been realized. I have a companion to whom death is an irrelevance. That, with her, I have all I need. There's nothing more to say on the subject. Come, Ellie, it's time we're off. I bid you good day, princess. Oh, poor Artemis.
Okay.
La. Haven't we got rid of you yet? I thought your business, our little kingdom, was at an end. Well, regard, there's no interest in whatever talking to you or anybody else. So we can go to hell in a handbasket for all I care. My darling Ellie is all the company I require. A letter sticking out from between books. My dearest Artemis, tomorrow I shall be going hunting. Yes. I mean, she did tell you she was leaving. You just didn't like the fact that she died.
Oh.
Alright. Looks like nothing else is different here. So I'm curious. So this island started the first of the really, really long islands. Especially on the rerun. Then it gets really long. Now I still don't really understand how whole new islands can just appear out of nowhere. Come on, let's go see what's going on. Alright, here's the new kingdom. Alright. Zooming to Pilchard Bay. Wet kisses. They kiss wetly.
All in a day's work.
Do 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 biddly do. Almost made it. Pretty easy, pretty nice, pretty quick, pretty clean. Wow, we really were just a sneeze away. 32 treasures to be found on this map, eh? Hello there, have you like your fortune telling, girl, eh? Well, fancy seeing what your future holds, sure. Marvelous, here we go then. See it to the east, a mysterious flower floating in a pond, guarded by the one who has dedicated his life to protecting it. Well, that's your lot. So there's 2 treasures in here. This is a monster. No? Okay. I clearly know what I'm talking about. Aww. Really? Oh my god, that was unexpected! Not really. I was literally gonna make a comment, but then I decided not to, and now I'm sad that I didn't make the comment. Like, you have no idea how sad I am that I did not make the comment I was thinking in my head. I'd be like, man, if there's a monster here, it'd be super unexpected, but I didn't. Woo.
Take this!
Easy. Ro-do-do.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Quick heal, please. Thank you very much. You're looking for a spotlight conversation, are you? Well, you found a man for the job. Ready to hear a story like you've never heard before? Yes, a long time ago lived a fella named the Demon King, also known as Orgodemir. That no good son of a gun tried to slice the world into little pieces and shield them off in dark shoes. In the dark shows, he could make them all his own. He brought about one disaster after another, all manner of calamities. Human despair in the world started to get dragged down into the shadows. It was downright despicable what he did. Anyway, when the Almighty got wind of what was going on, he and the Demon King locked horns in a battle for supremacy. As in hundreds of years, various spirits and legendary heroes fought for the humans alongside the Almighty, but the Demon King had his own army. That's who he used to cut the world into pieces, Was that? You wanna know who, How the heck should I know? My guess is that both the Almighty and the Demon King used up all their strength. But put them both out of commission, that's why neither of them's around no more. Heh.
Alright.
Don't want any of that.
Hey.
Alright, what we got? Nope. If I didn't lose so much,
Oh.
magic might, I would. The story goes that a few years back, they pulled the rusty remains of some sort of clockwork contrivance from beneath a pile of rubbish in the castle cellar. Not the faintest idea of how old it was or who made it. Apparently, the finest minds in the kingdom were able to use it to help them develop automated cleaning machines. Looks like this subplot is going to exist. Someone in the kingdom more enthused by all things automated than my dear granddaughter. No sooner does a machine start to malfunction than she's at it with her trusty spanner. Well, it's no surprise, I suppose. It's runs in their family, you see. All the way back to the most celebrated automaton enthusiasts of them all. Oh, dude, excuse me. Afraid my tendency to ramble has only increased with age. Oh, hiya, travelers. I would bet you can't believe the fancy automated gadgets we have, can you? It's amazing. You fit all these little nuts and bolts and cogs together, and presto, you got a fully functioning automaton. It's not all fancy technical wizardry. To make an automaton, you need to have something else, something very important. You need love. Oh, I didn't go upstairs. And then report, sir! Oh, do excuse me, force of habit. I'm employed as a guard over Faraday. 7 in the wider area. Got it. I'm afraid that room's still in the process of being cleaned. Hear that winsome wines, it's music to my ear. La 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 la. Easy. Okay. Dun dun! When do I get the metal man? I don't even remember.
Oh.
I take it here to get hands on one of those spiffy new cleaning devices, am I right? No. Really? You're not? Well, it makes no odds. They're not available to buy. What was the pity? It's awfully odd, isn't it? That the way this town here is built, I mean. It's a batty fortress, really. Apparently due to having been some kind of unpleasantness way back in the olden days, but the rum thing is that no one seems to know exactly what it was. Rather peculiar, don't you think? You'd imagine at least some of the records would remain. And the thing is, Father, I wasn't sure. Say, have you no manners? Can't you see in the midst of confessing my sins? Sorry. Goodness gracious me, another bite and I might burst!
Oh.
There's supposed to be a curious sort of fortune teller living out in the ruins of these. Say she's a frightful charlatan. Her predictions have the slightest thing to do with anything. King Faraday VII is a marvelous monarch, a veritable paragon of nobility. He has all the leading scholars in the kingdom laboring night and day to come up with ingenious devices to benefit his adoring subjects. First fruit of the labors was the mechanical cleaning device. No oil.
Hey. Oh.
I say the king's trying to make some sort of clockwork person or such silliness. Surely it can't be done. It's against the natural order.
Oh.
I just had the awful dream. I fell in the pond and I was sure I was going to drown. And when I woke up, my trousers were sopping wet. Maybe it wasn't a dream after all. Poor child. He pissed the bed. Doggy. We'll have to be right back here soon. Boo, I have to actually travel there. Boo! I'm lazy though. That is strictly off limits. No one may enter, no matter what. Something still smells a bit oily here. Nothing from Maribel? Oh, I say hello there. Welcome to the realm of King Faraday VII, the core kingest king you've ever did meet. So take it, your travelers. Yes, well, clear out your locals and listen up. As you're new here, there's something you should know. The area to the west is strictly out of bounds. Always has been and always will be. No one under It's intriguing shit over there in this round. Well, don't. You have been warned. Huh. Wonder if those brain boxes the king has employed will ever crack it and create a fully operational mechanical man. Of course, even if they do, it won't make God's lives any easier. King Faraday is dead against using them for any military purposes whatsoever, you see. It seems rather a shame, but His Majesty believes that using them in battle just wouldn't be cricket.
Am I clear?
Let's get things underway, shall we? Flick that switch, will you? Right, you are. Damnation, simply want to switch it off, man. Yes, sir, right away. Manual of Practical Mechanics.
No.
Basic premise is flawed, I feel. We humans are able to support ourselves on 2 legs, but it doesn't necessarily follow that a machine can be built that will do so. What is it that we have in the machine legs? How do we manage to go about on legs without falling over balance? It will construct an automated debris aspirator, but we had a model to work from. But a fully ambulatory, anthropomorphic mechanoid based on the same technology? Well, that's a new pair of boots altogether. Simply using the same mechanism and adding a pair of legs is clearly not going to do the trick. Dash it all! It's just not the cheese, is it? I want the blessed thing walk. Another entry in our burgeoning catalogue of failures.
Oh.
Hello there, I take you another one of the scholar chaps. Nope, makes sense. The more I look at you, the less I seem like the studious type. Hey, don't take it the wrong way. She's calling us daft. Alright, 9 more in this entire area. Or outside of this area. So 9 inside the castle. Eight. 7. Seems to have finally managed to get the leaders who were after me to slip. I'm the one and only little Ronnie, by the way. Laced in a long line of thieves and thugs. Going right back to the legendary Big Ronnie, so my old man says. Now, apparently Big Ronnie used to leave coded messages behind him wherever he went. My plan is to find these messages and work out what they say. I reckon I'm the man on the job. I mean, I'm family after all. Pawn my life, do you really mean to tell me you still haven't done as I asked? Is this the sum total wisdom in our realm? How many of you will it take before we have progress? Simply will not do. It's a dash and distress. How am I meant to look as much in the eye? You mustn't get so agitated, old man. Why, we wouldn't want your gout flaring up again, would we? I fear it is I who am at fault. I apologize. I have been altogether too immoderate in my demands. But your majesty, you owe them no apology. This gaggle of ignoramuses, the so-called scholars, are the ones to blame here. Oh no, I expected too much. After our early success with the aspirator, I assumed that things would progress at the same heady pace. It was foolish of me.
Ah, so we have visitors in our midst. I welcome you to my humble domain. You come to us at an exciting time. My subjects are currently striving to place our realm at the forefront of technological progress. You may return to the rulers of your land and tell them this. If they wish to march with us into the brave new future, we will gladly welcome them on our journey to a paradise of convenience and ease.
And ease!
Which reminds me, you gentlemen may return to your research.
Your Majesty, it's...
Now, my good man, take a few deep breaths and compose yourself.
Yes, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. I bring important news. We've finally found one, Your Majesty. A mechanical man from ancient times.
You... Can this really be true?
Yes, Your Majesty. There's no mistake, I assure you. We found it in the far west of the kingdom, Your Majesty.
Oh! So, you ignored the received wisdom of centuries and ventured into no man's land, did you? Well, now we know what it has been hiding all these years. Things are getting interesting. Muster the troops.
What
Depart
hell?
immediately. You, man, you will guide me personally to the place of which you speak.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes!
Ever so sorry for the interruption. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare to depart. Exciting developments are afoot. You are most welcome to stay and enjoy all that the castle has to offer. Farewell for now. I will join the men and depart immediately. I leave matters here in your capable hands, Minister.
Yes, Your Majesty. Of course, Your Majesty. Do take care as you go.
So, this isn't gonna go very well. As you could imagine. Hey, where'd the king go? I picked up a scent, let's go after him. In a minute, I gotta plunder his castle while he's gone. The man won't expect it.
Ah.
Lovely, I've been polishing the flagstones here. Keeping this old castle clean is me life's work. Interesting. They don't have the floor to fall down into anymore. Tell me, have you ever ventured to the west of the kingdom? No. I must warn you, it's haunted. Not a soul lives there, but nonetheless, there's a little house in it. One listen carefully. Talk about it makes me come over peculiar. It was a voice, but not a human voice. Not a voice from this world at all, if you ask me. Yep. Then welcome to the castle dungeon. Well, somewhat of a dungeon. For a start, no one's been locked up here. And gosh, who knows how long. Alright, there's a lock on the door. Because it's not a dungeon. There's two more treasures somewhere. It must be on this floor. One's gonna be there, and probably one in here.
How?
Yes, there is a alarming gap in your history. Fooled! What? What? Okay, it's on this floor. Can't cast zoom in here? Oh. Men, the day we've been waiting for has arrived. The mechanical man has been found. My preparation to depart for the no man's land to the west at once.
Huh?
I say, hold on just a second. Your Majesty, wait, you cannot go there, you mustn't. Come now, Ambrose, what the dickens has got into you? finally found one of the automated soldiers we've been seeking for so long. Our dreams are about to become reality. At last, you should be as pleased as I am. Actually, I wish I could explain really. I do. That's all I can say is that you must call off your expedition immediately. I can completely off your chump, Ambrose. I'll bring you a nice souvenir, I promise. Come on, you lot. Excuse me, I could trouble you for a moment. I know it's none of your concern, but I'm at a loss at who to ask. The Cape far to the west of the castle has been designated no man's land for centuries, you see. No one is permitted to enter under any circumstance whatsoever, no matter what reason they may have. My duty to see the ban on that entry is held. I'm rather too much of an old lump to catch up with them. You couldn't chase the king down and stop him, could you? No, it's rather out of the blue.
Hey!
It's no man's land. They're talking about that's where Autonomous's Institute of Autometry was, right? Either way, sounds like we should head west. Eight more treasures.
Hey!
Nice. Smash it all!
No response from master received. No movement detected. Soup temperature critically low. Commencing reheating procedure.
Just a skeleton.
Okay.
Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival.
Oh?
Oh ho ho, what do we have here? Are you not aware that it is strictly forbidden to enter this place? Well, we can't very well help it if the odd traveler wanders in by mistake. Suppose I shan't make a fuss this once. Besides, I wouldn't be surprised if old Ambrose put you up to it anyway. You shouldn't listen to him, you know. Now, be good eggs and stand aside. We wouldn't want Ambrose and yourself to be inconvenienced for obstructing the crown, would we? Quickly, before I lose my unflappable royal rag. So it's true, an actual mechanical man as I live and breathe. And it appears to be fully operational. I can scarcely believe it. Marvelous, just marvelous. This perfectly preserved specimen will be an incalculable boon to our research. Guards, escort our clockwork friend back to the castle without delay. In no circumstance are you to manhandle it, is that clear? This is a national treasure of the First Order. Yes, Your Majesty. My dear, there's no need to be frightened. Come along, we'll take you somewhere nice. Must administer soup. Soup will ensure revival. Soup, you say? Well, if it's soup, after we've got buckets of the stuff at the castle. Come along now, follow me. Fresh ship required. Investigating. So this is the man behind it all, the visionary, the mechanical genius himself. I hope you will not object to us building on your achievements. Truly, we will be standing on the shoulders of the giant. So it seems some light is finally to be shed on the mystery of all those blank centuries. You're present at an epochal moment in our kingdom's history. But time waits for no man, and it is my task to fire upon the engines of progress. A brighter future for mankind glimmers on the horizon. We must set our sights on reaching it. It's bad. Who knows what they're going to do with poor old Ellie? Got to get past the castle and stop them. I'm going to take Ellie apart, are they? I won't let anyone hurt my friends. Oh, I know. Shedding light.
Indeed.
Let's begin, shall we? Yes, let's get started. Now, we believe this flanged protuberance here is what enables the contraption to stand on its own 2 feet.
Yes.
Shall we try detaching it and see? In the interest of science, of course. Certainly, I don't see why not.
Huh?
Majesty, I must ask that you call a halt to this barbarity immediately. We must allow Ellie to return home.
Really?
Ellie, eh? So the contraption has a name, does she, Ambrose? How very interesting. I've had the feeling for a while now that you rather know more than you've been letting on. It's the only thing I could think of that would explain why you were so agitated about our little expedition. Ever so sorry, but you leave me little choice. Call the gods! But yes, your majesty at once.
Right.
Gods? Gods? Yes, your majesty. Escort Ambrose to the dungeon, will you? Ambrose, your majesty? Surely not, your majesty. You're questioning the orders of a king, man? You heard me. Throw him in the dungeon in this instant. Much as it pains me to do this, Ambrose, I'm afraid it must be done. You will languish a while at my pleasure. Must learn the secrets of the mechanical man as quickly as we are able and without interruption. As to what manner of vital information you have been holding back, I will discuss that with you later. Now, take him away. I'm so sorry, Ambrose, old man, but if you wouldn't mind coming with us. Not at all, you're only doing your duty, shall we? Guards, one moment. There won't be any need to lock him in. Let's not make this any uglier than it has to be. Why did the king have to break Ellie? What did she ever do to him? The pursuit of science stops for no man. If all the old records were destroyed, how come Ambrose knows Ellie's name? There's only one way to find out. Ambrose is through here. If you want to see him, be my guest. The door's not locked. I was ordered to make sure he didn't leave. I certainly wasn't forbade him from receiving visitors.
Oh?
I'm most awfully sorry. I really should never have dragged you into this. Now you're involved, I'm afraid you're my only hope. Could I possibly trouble you for one last favor? Ever so much appreciated, I really do. Now, the truth of the matter is that Ellie up there was created by an ancestor of mine, followed by the name of Autonomous. Poor girl wasn't able to get her head around the fact that he'd passed away and has been doing her best to continue looking after him in the centuries since his demise. If I saw her and understood what was going on, I made a solemn vow never to allow her routine to be disturbed. That's why you have to help me. We must get dear old Ellie back home where she belongs. Of course, she won't be going anywhere unless we get her back on her feet. That the vital component those meddling nincompoops remove, that's not going to happen. That's why I need your assistance. You'll help get the old girl back in ship shape, won't you?
Well.
Splendid. Now I have a set of automaton blueprints stashed back in Frobisher, together with a spare part called a globular pistotron. The only other person who knows the hiding place is my granddaughter. Find her in my house. She is but a child, but yet her knowledge of all things mechanical far outstrips most of the fully grown dabblers and tinkerers you'll find in this kingdom. Hop to it. Okay. Thanks, mate.
Hey,
Bro said his granddaughter, southeast of Frobisher.
Hey!
Oh. Hello there, are you looking for something? What's that? You want to know where Ellie's spare part is hidden in the blueprint too, but why? Crow explains everything to Amber's granddaughter. Oh no, so the king finally found poor Ellie. Still, you're going to help fix it, so it's not all bad news. You'll find the blueprints and the spare part buried under the barrel by the waterway, but remember, it's a secret. Oh, and be careful when you're digging. It's ages since that stuff was buried, so who knows what state it'll be in.
Hey!
Told you we'd be back over there. But it's the most obnoxious thing to get to, because you gotta go up and then around and then down and then around. Hold on. Better not be heading back to the castle without me. Truth is, I know all about Ellie and how she was built by my ancestor. I just can't stand the thought of her crippled and cooped up in the castle, no matter how important our kingdom deems the automatical arts. Ellie isn't just an old automatron, you see. No, there's something special about her. If you let me join, you can count on me to decipher those blueprints and fix Ellie up to her true self on her. Yes. Oh, that is most obliging of you, thanks. My name's Bobby. Imagine Ellie's being held in the castle laboratory. We must hurry. Indeed. A bunch of silly heads. Interesting. Before we had to break out him, and they had to be in the laboratory at the bottom of the eastern watchtower.
Oh.
Perfect timing. You couldn't have come in a better moment. I was just thinking that if I didn't eat soon, I'd keel over and expire. I'd hate to ask, but if you're very so grateful to hold the court, thank you.
Oh!
That's a chance. Let's fix up Ellie. Ugh, I can't believe they rejiggered that gizmo so it's powering that sprocket. They've done a real botched job on you, poor girl, but I think I can help. There we go, now we just need to reattach the globular pistotron, if you do the honors. Crow slush the globular pistotron into Ellie's chest, and here's a gratifying click. Soup temperature critically low, most likely master searching.
Unexpected.
Hang on, what's going on? Wait, I think Ellie might think that you're Mr. Autonomous, I think. Master critically ill, must return to bed. Settle down, Ellie, take a closer look. That isn't Autonomous, is it? Error detected, unable to identify Autonomous. What in heaven's name do you think you're doing here? This room is strictly off limits. God, seize these intruders and frog march them to the cells this instance.
Oh, no.
Autonomous, not detective. Ellie must return. Help must make fresh soup. Hang on there. What did that contraption just say? Hot soup essential, must revive master. You said autonomous just now, I heard you. You're talking about the fellow who once dwelled in that shack, I take it. Must return. Master critically ill, must consume soup. Well, I'll be. This is quite extraordinary development.
Right.
You'll accompany this automaton, I mean Ellie, and ensure she arrives safely at her home. But before you set off, please be sure to release Ambrose from his cell and take him with you. What we have witnessed here today is something short of miraculous, the spark of something I hitherto thought of as uniquely human in the breast of an amalgamation of inorganic metal. We are ever to develop an automaton that can think and feel. We must observe Ellie in her own habitat. She has much to teach us. Now look lively! He is an idiot.
Master, confirmed. Asleep. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure survival.
Just look at this display of selfless devotion. It is quite clear to me that Ellie possesses a heart and a soul. extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. This is it. This is the automaton I have long dreamed of creating. The perfect machine.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I must protest. You have seen Ellie's plight for yourself. There is nothing perfect about it.
Yes. Ellie, you must listen to me. Your master died a long time ago. There is no need for you to make soup anymore. Do you understand that?
Hot soup required. Soup will ensure revival. Must restore master to health. Take walks again. Be together.
It is true. She has no understanding of death. Ellie shows love and devotion to someone who is gone and will never come back. What good does that do her? Or anyone else? My dream has always been to create mechanoids that resemble man in every way. I wanted them to have a human heart and soul, but also the gift of eternal life. But now, I have begun to doubt the wisdom of the entire enterprise. Would such an invention really guarantee a bright future for this kingdom? The truth is, I don't know. I have no idea anymore. Listen up, men. Ellie is not to be disturbed under any circumstances.
Like it was already
Is that
supposed to be.
clear? No one will be allowed to enter this area on pain of death.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It looks like this is it, Ellie. It's all for the best, I think. Goodbye.
Goodbye. With the ban on disturbing Ellie in place, there shouldn't be any trouble in Faraday.
Oh?
Well, my young friends, you have done a rip-roaring job. Everything has worked out perfectly, and Ellie is back where she belongs, tending to her beloved master. I don't think King Faraday would ever have seen the light without your able assistance. I assure you that we'll never forget all you've done for us.
Well,
I almost forgot. I have a little something that I hope you'll accept as a token of my gratitude. This was stored in Autonomous's workshop. According to the notes he left, it was a very precious object indeed. One that only the very bravest adventurers will know what to do with. Confess, I don't quite understand its purpose myself, but I'm confident that you will. Glad I got to meet you. Thanks for everything. Make sure you come back and visit. So, interesting. So, in the original, what you did was you came here and, Ambrose, like, everything happened all the way up to Ambrose sent you to go get the thingamabob. His granddaughter didn't know what it was. She's just like, oh, Grandpa's secret spot that he sometimes goes to. Because he would occasionally come here and repair Ellie himself. She told us where it was. And then, you know, she was just a naive little child. And then you had to break Ambrose out of jail. He fixed the thing. And that was that. They empowered his granddaughter. Don't usually like oily, metally smells, but Ellie smells nice to me. Alright, let's make sure... Oh, wait, no. Still 3 more treasures to be found. It's amazing that Autonomous had his own tablet stored in his workshop. I thought he'd be too busy tinkering to bother keeping something like that. Those very bravest adventurers in his notes must be us, right? So he did like us after all. Good old Autonomous! But how did he know we were looking for those? Poppy's so young and so smart. With folks like her, I just know this kingdom has a bright future ahead of it. So we didn't get to see what was on the other side of this place in the past because it was broken. Shellmet. The pool of piety. Nice. Mini medal. Kitty. Meow. Tis an eternity I have waited. The light which once illuminated these lands hath long since been extinguished, and still I wait. But I have faith that all is not in vain. Though there are those who seek to destroy the Almighty, know that His power and grace are eternal. He has bequeathed to His chosen people the ultimate miracle. Okay. Ah, door sealed with a mysterious power. Alright, time to go to our next place. I'm gonna double check that we found everything on this land, and then we'll go. Ba-dum-bum. Whoa. Ah, the rovers. Which will unlock the dick spot. Alright. There's so much time travel shenanigans in this game. It's hilarious, actually. Go! Yes, one stage. Let's go. One. Two. Three. Come on. Let's go. Killed it. Yeah, 2000. Let's go.
Knew I had it in me.
Let's fucking go. Alright, alright. Honestly, let loose. 2 attacks. Zero. 1. 2. Three. 7. Overkill.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Sure you are, mate. Wasn't expecting multiple freaking ones, but I'll take it. I mean, obviously, I'll take it.
All in a day's work.
4,000 experience when we're usually getting like 1.
Knew I had it
That's
in me.
40 fights. That's 40 of those. Oops.
That's how it's done.
I mean, chances are we were going to fail keeping that anyway, but... Hey, yo. Oh, no. That's a... Is that liquid metal slime? Or is that just... a bubble? The bubble and the click. Alright. So that's how you work. I want to get rid of the other bubble slimes as fast as I can. Alright, you... Focus strength. Wow. Oh, okay. Sure. Just fucking dunked on them.
That was easy.
That was easy. A bubble slime heart. Alright, time for the roamer camp.
Hey,
Never seen a campsite like this before. It's really fascinating, actually.
Hey,
This place is nothing like I saw, that's for sure. Does anyone ever even live in a tent? Shh, be quiet. Don't talk to me now. Perhaps you should not talk at all. In fact, no one can know that I'm here. Sweet Lala, her dancing steals my heart. Dun, 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 dun. Ja, da, da, da. So there's dancing animations in the original one that look hilarious. Like, they're still pretty good for what they are, but like, I can't wait to see what they're gonna look like with this. Are they gonna recreate the infamous scenes? Ooh, I hope so. Tonight, you see, we will decide who will be the clan's next dancer. Lala will be chosen, of course, there's no doubt. Rambaro and Madame Rosa know her talent. The blood of the Earth Spirit flows through her veins. How I envy her. Somewhere in this world, an altar exists. That is the place wherein the Almighty is sealed. We Romans have searched many centuries for this altar. Now, finally, we approach the location described in the legends. Once we cross those monsters mountains, we will arrive at last. Horse shit. The ritual is taking longer than usual. Well, it has been 60 years since the last one. There are many matters to discuss. I hope there's not too much pressure put upon young Lala. Can the clan's destiny truly be finally over? Say the Earth Spirit is but one of 4 great spirits. All 4 came into the world when the Almighty was sealed away long, long ago. And it seems the power of the Earth Spirit lives on in young Lala. As the meaning of the mark she carries. Her fate, it is of unspeakable importance. It cannot be easy. Still, we Romas are all very, very proud of her. Honk shoe, honk shoe. But food and drink have grown scarce since the darkness gripped the land. So we never run short of our sacred drink, the water of life we call the spirit of the dance. Songs we have the spirit, and the dances and songs passed down by our forefathers, we roamers shall never, ever grow weak. I didn't know a bad thing. I promise I never touched Florian's sword man without permission. I know its importance. I'm truly blessed that he has agreed to instruct me in its playing. And fears that Florin will have no time for my lessons once he is married to Lala. There's some handwritten sheet music.
Ooh.
Hold up, you ain't part of the clan, are you? Well, I don't think Jules could hack it around these parts. Well, it's a long time since any Jules visited us. Strange that you chose tonight of all nights. You see, the Almighty has long since been sealed away, and it is the duty of we Romans to restore him to his rightful place. When the time comes to restore him, it shall be the duty of the clan's dancer to do so. She who among us is most blessed with the power of the earth spirit. Only rarely are those born to us who are so blessed, but 1 or 2 each generation at most. Tonight we shall learn whether we have a daughter worthy of the task. Lala will pass the test, of course. There's no doubt Rombaro knows her talent.
Yes?
The ritual's not over yet, I'm afraid. You're gonna have to... Oh, actually, it looks like the ritual's about to end. If you wouldn't mind taking a step back. Ah, the ritual is complete. How faithful they recreated most of these models too.
Listen.
Gather round, Romans. Today is an auspicious day. A new dancer has been chosen. Come, step forward, Lala. My fellow Romans, Lala is our new dancer. It is she who will lead us into the brighter tomorrow. Now come, Florin. You too must take a place beside Lala. Orin, you've shown that you play with purity and strike notes that ring clear and true. Together with Lala, you must lead we Romans toward our destiny.
Okay.
I will do my best, Madame Rosa. Romans, it's time to celebrate. Celebrate until the morning comes. Drink, dance, and be merry. The future is bright. Dun, dun. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. I can introduce you to Rombaro and Madame Rosa now, if you'd like to follow me. Rombaro, Madame Rosa, I've brought some Gajos to see you. They arrived here in the middle of the ritual.
Listen.
What's that, Boulder? We have visitors. What a pleasant surprise. It is rare to see Gajos roaming the mountains these days. How many years has it been, Rombaro? How long since we last met with travelers on the road? Come, Rosa, do not jump to conclusions so readily. How can you be certain that these Gajos are mere travelers? They are monsters disguised in human form. Monsters, Rombaro? Really? Tell me, Gajos, do you have any evidence, any proof that you are not, in fact, monsters? No? No evidence, eh? That is not the sort of honesty I would expect from a monster in disguise! I wonder what to make of this. Come, Rombaro, that is enough. These travelers are surely too tired for your silly games. Really? How dull. Young Gajos, I must apologize for Rombaro's behavior. Sadly, he is fond of tomfoolery. Plainly, you are not monsters. Now, I would like to offer you our clan's warmest greetings and the blessing of the Romans. Cannot perhaps give you the best of our hospitality here in the mountains, but I hope you enjoy your time with us nonetheless. If anything causes you trouble, be sure to inform Rombaro and myself right away.
Well, looks like we're here for the night. I suppose it's as good a place as any. And since we've finally happened across some people who don't seem to need our help with anything, we should try to make the most of it. I'm off to see if any local girls want to dance. You're more than welcome to come with me if you want.
Girls.
Oh, girls indeed. It's all Kiefer ever seems to think about. I mean, you should have seen the way he was looking at Lala just now. Still, it's none of my business. I'm not going to let Kiefer stop me enjoying myself. I want to try whatever that stuff is everyone's drinking.
Alcohol.
Me too, me too. I love trying new drinks, and it smells amazing. I've been sniffing it this whole time and thinking,
Florian's Sorbin playing is exceptionally clear and filled with emotion tonight. You can rest assured that his melody shall keep evil at bay as always. Lala, I will return to her tent without even stopping to enjoy the party. Not the rumor supply of Spirit of the Dance can never be exhausted. The stuff in this pot smells amazing, but if I drink it, am I gonna end up staggering around talking nonsense like everybody else? Yes. Oh, the celebrating reminds me of the celebrations for the pilchard harvest back home. It makes me a bit homesick, really. Do you remember how angry I was when you got me kicked off for this ship, Crow? I think it was for the best in the end. I mean, just think of all the adventures we've had since and all the monsters we fought.
Hey!
Dancer Lala, she's really beautiful, isn't she? Nah. Not your type, eh? Well, each to their own, I suppose. Not sure what's up with her right now, though. I mean, everyone else is celebrating. Just saw her go running into the tent looking pretty worried about something. I wonder what's up. Go ask her what's wrong, but I'm too nervous to talk to her. I don't suppose you can help me out. Could you grab me some sort of that Spirit of the Dance? Sure. Nice one. You wish to bring some Spirit of the Dance to your friend to use his nose. Well, that's most kind of you. Here you are. It's wine. It's always wine. Spirit of the Dance, wine, you know how it is.
Hey!
Ah, there you are, and you got the Spirit of the Dance too. Nice, I owe you for this. Okay, looks like we're all set. Let's go and pay Lala a visit.
Right.
Hey, what's the matter? Don't tell me you want me to head down in there alone. I thought we promised to stick together when times got tough. I might never get a better chance to talk to her. Come on. I know you're not the type to leave a damsel in distress. Stuck being a wingman.
Do I know you?
Oh, good. Voice acting.
Will do, soon enough. I'm Kiefer, and this is my best friend. You're Lala, right? That ceremony was amazing. But I just wanted to ask, and I hope you don't mind. Are you all right? Feel free to tell me it's none of my business. But you look so sad and lonely and... Well, you see, I think I think you're really beautiful, Lala.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Forget I said anything.
You do not need to apologize. It is not easy to say such things to someone's face. You clearly have courage. Thank
No,
you
he's
for
got
thinking
alcohol.
of me. It is very kind of you to show such concern for a stranger. As you may be aware, we Romas have a very important duty. We must free the Almighty from the seal under which he was placed long ago. What is more, it is I who must carry out this duty. That is the purpose of my life. The mark I bear is proof of this.
Whoa. Sounds like you're pretty special then. I mean, do you know how rare it is to have something that only you can do? I'd say that makes you pretty amazing, Lala. Did I say something funny?
I like you, Kiefer. No Roma would ever compliment me the way that you did.
Really? I'm sure that's true. Well, I'm happy I made you laugh. I think.
Lala? Lala, are you there? Huh? Who are you, please? What are you doing? This is Lala's tent. Gadjos such as you have no business here.
Florin, wait. This is my doing. They simply asked me.
Silence, Lala. You Jajos. I know what you are up to. You expect me to allow you to try and charm my betrothed with your worldly ways? I will not stand for it.
Florin's jealousy has made him very angry indeed, but Gro eventually succeeds in calming him down. Florin apologized for his overreaction. Everyone manages to sit down and have a civilized conversation. It's been a very long day, and after a glass or two of spirit at the dance, Gro soon falls asleep. The stars come out as the night grows darker. Such a stereotypical noise for Dragon Quest. Love it. It seems I may have fallen asleep. Forgive me, Gaijus. I was not a very good host. Oh, don't worry about it. I had a whale of a time. Hey, does anyone know where Lala's gone? She's likely moved to another tent so as to not distract, but she is always so considerate. Right, well, I suppose we better head back to our own tent then. Let's get moving, shall we?
Oh!
This was not how the original went, but you know what? What was that? What's happening out there? Come on, let's go. I mean, it's gonna basically still end up the same. Oh, interesting. Are we gonna get the same big monster? Please, somebody! What? No, we don't just... Well, just don't stand there. Help them. Just saw Boldo chase some monsters towards the gate of the camp, and he was all alone, and there were loads of them. I'll take care of things here. Oops. Oh, oh well. I don't care.
They didn't stand a chance.
Not at all. The mouse snap. Good block. No, a good block. And we missed.
They didn't stand a chance.
Yes, so you've said.
They didn't stand a chance.
Simple, clean execution. Whoops. We're gonna ignore Boldo for a minute. My God.
Didn't stand a chance.
Can't even hit a single attack. Obnoxious. There's a child in here. Yeah, you protect the kids. Boy on wolf with very mean, he growled and told me not to leave the tent. Yes. Okay, I can't beat up all of them, I guess. In there. But you're wounded. The monsters do this to you? Oh, here, I'll help. Thanks. He's like, well, if we die here, we die here. That is the way the Lord has wanted. But of course, if you are here to help us, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth per se. Oh. Ridiculous. Anyway. Get out of my way. Hold on, Lala, I'm coming. Boldo's in trouble. We need to help him. You guys have shields. Block. We're already poisoned, nincompoop. Oh.
That's how it's done.
Easy. Skoy. You're right, Boldo. Lala, she headed to the forest by herself. She's looking for the child the monsters took. Don't worry about me. You need to go find her now. Boldo? Cuss, it's my fault for not waking up sooner. It is my Torben that keeps the monsters at bay. I failed to play, and now... Never mind that, Florin. We need to focus on helping Lala. That's all that matters. Maribel and Ruff, go and make sure there aren't any more monsters hanging around the encampment, okay? Alright, let's head to the forest. We need to find Lala and the kid who's been abducted. That leaves you, Florin. I am the only one who can play the Torben that keeps monsters at bay. I better not leave the encampment. I will stay here. We will, don't worry. Monsters hightailed through the forest to the northwest. Let's get after them and fast. Interesting. Completely changes the story here. Yep. So in the original, you wake up and you actually fight a singular monster right here. And that's it. One monster. And that's it. Looks like Lala followed the monster into the forest to the west. Curious that they changed it like this, but... Crow doesn't know what treasure smells like. Metal. Greed. All of it.
Oh.
Warg.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds like the kids nearby, and I bet Lala is too.
Get
Just
back.
a dancing
You
devil.
are not to touch a hair on this child's head.
Oi!
Lame. It's not even the same monster design. I wanted to know what this monster was gonna look like here.
Kiefer?
Hey, Lala! We've come to rescue you.
Hey, Lala!
Now, come on! Let's do this!
Just a dancing devil, not gonna be that big of a deal. How dare you curse, Kiefer? Can't cure curses. Noxious thing about curse is you have to get it dispelled at a church most times.
Right.
Alright, I'll let loose. Might be overkill. That was overkill. I like that. Good job, Kiefer.
How's about that?
How's about that?
Are you two all right? You're not hurt? I am fine. And you are very strong.
What are you doing here?
Boldo asked us to come. Looks like we made it just in time.
My father. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Everyone is. Don't worry.
Oh, praise the Almighty.
So my mother is also fine? I want to see her now.
Mother!
I will go back to the encampment. Thank you for helping me, Lala. You too, Gajos.
Hey! He's a live one, eh? Still, if Florin's playing that Torben of his, there won't be any monsters outside the forest. He should be fine by himself. We'd better head back ourselves, though. I think we've had enough forest for one day. Can you stand, Lala?
I am sorry. I seem to have twisted my ankle.
Ah, right. Well, in that case, you'd better lead the way. Lala, take my hand. I'll help you.
Lala.
All right. Thank you.
So, this might not be the best time, but would you mind if I asked you something, Lala? Why did you go and take on that monster all by yourself? That was pretty reckless of you.
I told you that it is the Roma's duty to restore the Almighty, and that we are to continue our travels until we do so. Well, a long time ago, at the start of our journey, we were a mighty clan, the equal of any kingdom. But as the journey grew longer and harder, conflict and disease took their toll, and our numbers dwindled. The clan grew weaker and weaker. Now, my father and I are the only ones capable of fighting at all. Do you understand?
Yeah.
My dearest wish is for us to complete our journey, to fulfill our duty that we roamers may live freely in the future. That is why I fight. That is why I dance. For my clan, first and foremost. And for myself.
I understand, Lala. I know exactly what you mean. But let me just say one thing. You don't need to deal with all this by yourself. Even if you can't count on the other members of the clan, you can count on me. I can give you the support you need, just like I'm doing right now.
Thank you. That means a great deal, Kiefer.
Bruh. She's betrothed. And you're still putting the moves. Lala leans on Kiefer's shoulders while Crow keeps watch over them both. As the sun goes down, they make their way out to the forest. And eventually bring Lala back to the encampment safely. It seems you guys have excelled yourself. You drove the monsters from our encampment and brought our kinfolk back in one piece. Just Wrinkle's not too badly injured, my girl. Can of course postpone the ritual. The pain is too great. No, Rambaro, my ankle's fine. I need only rest a little while. Please do not worry about me. You must proceed to the altar of the Almighty. I am afraid I must ask you another favor. Would you be so kind as to escort Rambaro and the others to the altar? My father would do so usually, but he is injured. It would mean a lot to me if you would. Of course. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. I'd hardly leave you and your father here alone, Lala. You are both injured for one thing.
Okay, listen.
I will stay with them. But Kiefer, I told you right, you can count on me. Yes, I remember. Well, in that case, thank you very much. We roamers do not like to accept help from outsiders. But the journey we will face tomorrow will decide the fate of the world. We will be grateful for your assistance. And so the decision is made. Kiefer will stay behind at the encampment while the others journey to the altar of the Almighty. The party settle down to sleep once more, and then morning comes.
It is time we were leaving, young Lala. I trust you will take good care of yourself and of dear Baldo.
Oh yes, Madam Rosa.
Kiefer, I trust you will do whatever is required to protect Lala and her father.
Of course! I'll make sure they're safe, no matter what.
Of course!
You lot, just try and hang in there until I arrive, okay?
Oh, shut up, you insufferable big head. We'll be fine, thank you very much. Just remember you've got a job to do. All your posing won't mean a thing if something happens to Lala.
It seems you young gadgos are close indeed. It pleases me to see it. Now then, young man, if you are ready, we must depart.
It's always
Tomorrow,
fun
I
replaying
too will
these.
stay behind. We simply cannot leave Lala in the care of a Gajo, no matter what he may have done.
Knowing what's going on.
Florin, cease your hot-headed selfishness. Without you and your Torben, how do you expect us to ward off monsters? Or do you not care for your clansfolk? Do you not understand the importance of our mission? Do you not wish to see the Almighty risen?
Of course I do. But, Rombaro, Rombaro, the Vanguard has departed.
Very well. Then our own departure cannot be delayed any longer. I am sorry that you had to witness such foolishness. Now, put it from your mind.
Such
We make
foolishness.
For the altar, forthwith. It is to be found in a lake on the other side of the mountains to the west. Come, we must make haste. You may join us there.
I love the Romer encampment soundtrack. It is a good one. Still 18 treasures to be found on this island. Bird-Jane! It's dead. There's still a very big dungeon still, or well, cave exploration. Well, I say very big, relative. Yeah, that entire conversation you saw Kiefer and Lala have, non-existent in the original. Flair to explain a lot more of what you don't see behind the scenes. But the stuff they get rid of in this game instead, pff, bullshit. I still have issues. I will complain about many things that they cut in this game. And you can't stop me. I have thoughts. It's still a good game. Good entry for people into Dragon Quest. It is very hand-holdy, unfortunately, but to be honest, the original game was an 100-hour Dragon Quest. This is, I think, the longest Dragon Quest in the original. Then the 3DS remake shortened it by like 20 to 30 hours. Still over 100. still one of the longest JRPGs. And now they're cutting out so much content. No bueno. Oh well.
Easy peasy.
I don't want to look up how long to beat for this. Because I just don't. I want to keep it to myself because, or I don't want to know because I don't want to feel like they're going to start rushing things or dragging other things out. Just want to play it. I guess I could compare it to my previous playthrough of the game. See how I'm faring.
Oh.
Oh, guys, just look at the lake. Can you see at the bottom of the altar the Almighty awaits? To restore the Almighty to his rightful place, we must enter that altar, but how can such a thing be done? Oh yeah, I can see it down there. Please speak quietly. I do not wish for anyone else to hear this conversation. I have something important to say, and since you are Gachos, I believe it's safe for me to tell you. Would you care to hear it? A few days ago, I got up in the middle of the night to answer the call of nature. That is when I saw it. Florin was bathing in the lake. He was shirtless. I saw it, plain as day. The mark! The same mark that Lala has. My mother told me the two people who bear the mark are forbidden from marrying one another. That is why you must keep this secret. I'm fond of both Florin and Lala. I would hate for my actions to make them unhappy.
Oh.
Yeah. She's tired. She's tired. Still 3 treasure chests to find here, so they're all in there. My reading of the text seems there's a device within the cave that will drain the lake of water.
Ah.
Full heal. Very nice, very nice. I trust the long journey has not left you too fatigued. That is good. Then you will be prepared for the shocking news. It seems the 2 most sacred items required to free the Almighty lie not in the depths of the cave, but within the altar itself. It would appear that I failed to correctly decipher the ancient text. Rather embarrassing, but... Well, it cannot be helped now. We are holding a meeting to try to devise a means by which we may access the altar in the lake. It may take a while. Feel free to rest in one of our tents. Unless they're counting... Yeah, they're probably counting down there. Okay. Yeah, because there's nothing else to break right there. Nothing else to break in here. Oh, yes, I would like some rest, please. La da 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 da.
Right.
You have awoken. Finally, the elders have discovered how the lake might be drained. You and I must head to the cave without further delay. Madame Rosa and the others believe that the mechanism for draining the lake must be activated using the chimes of the chosen. What better proof of our birthright could there be? But they may only be sounded by a roamer of pure blood. As such, there's no question of you entering the cave alone. I will come with you. Let us do what we can to assist each other. Now come! Oh. No music. Initiating. Da 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 da. Did you say my name, Arrow? No, it's nothing. "13 treasures in here. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I remember when they were just called Lipsy. And now they're Kissa. So if I remember correctly, there shouldn't be any boss in this cave. It's just cave monsters. Simple. The only boss is what we should have fought in the frickin' Roamer encampment. At the same time, it's a boss that, or it's a boss, but it becomes an enemy. Disgraceful. Even a sacred spot such as this has been ransacked by monsters. It surprised me if they have already destroyed the treasures bequeathed to us by the Almighty. But, what was I saying? Oh, like, the next time we go back in time, or the next island after this, is where we actually run into it again. But it's a regular monster there. I guess maybe they decided to make it more impactful there, since you just fight a singular one? I don't know. Questionable decisions. Oh well. No problema. Okay, cool. So those didn't count as treasures. There's 13 legitimate treasures in here. I wonder if Florian's actually gonna deal damage in these fights, or if he's just there. I'm not skipping frames. Why is it lagging? Odd. Game too awesome. Weird. No overloaded encoder either. Weird. This is where we're supposed to go. Please hold. Now prove you're one of the chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Oh. Ugh. Alright, then now we go! And doing this is so much easier when you have, like, an actual map you can just pull up. Yggdrasil Leaf, that is good. As you can quite clearly see the ways you're supposed to go. There's definitely going to be a mimic or two. Excuse me, Mr. Orc. Orking right through. Perfect. These are Horks. Well, in the original, they were called Horks. Now, they are simply called Walking Corpse. Good job, Ruff. Nope. That actually on Ruff would be pretty good. Honestly, yeah. And then... Can I walk in this water? Run! Nope. Ah. Oh, I could run through it. Darn. That was just bad lineup.
Oh.
Dang it. I still don't know what to think about the Monster Heart editions for this. It's just extra abilities you can unlock. I mean, they're cool and everything for now, but at some point I'm gonna actually want good abilities and shit. It's pretty slippery. We'll saw straight through if we land in it. That is what happens. Moo dolls or... no, mad mannequins. That's right. Moo doll stands for mud doll, obviously. It's how they got around the, you know, Game Boy Color character restrictions. Moo doll! Ag devil!
Oh.
I can feel a breeze coming from those holes. There must be some kind of open space. Indeed. These are gonna both be empty. We knew that because Ruff can sniff out treasure. And he says there is no more treasure in this room. This one was obnoxious in the original, but like, it kind of really does show you both up here and everything else, but on the 3DS version, it was not very easy to necessarily sniff out the proximity of things. It wasn't very well done. That's okay though.
Easy peasy.
A stone engraved with ancient text. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. What is it? You seem strange. Crow stares at the text engraved into the stone. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. He can suddenly read the words himself. Huh? I did not know better. I would say you knew exactly what was written there without my help, but it seems the effort of reading it has rather worn you down. You're still new to this, I suppose. I've been reading these ancient runes since I was but a boy. I would hardly be considered worthy of Lala's hand otherwise. I struggle sometimes, but I study. Every day. Not only at reading, at the Torben too, and other ancient arts, yet despite my efforts I remain uneasy. The ritual grows near, and yet my dear Lala grows distant. That's just how it feels, at least. But I digress from the matter at hand. Let us commit the words of the stone to memory and carry on. Oops, did not mean to hit that, but whatever. Oh no, it's a candle box! 'Twas a mimic! Nice crit. Not nice crit.
Let's go. day's work.
I don't know.
Hey!
Never seen so many treasure chests. We've got to get a peek of at least one. Oh no, it's a canna box. Not whack! Ooh, okay, the diamonds are coming in clutch. Maribel getting a level up would be really nice right about now. No? Yeah, I thought so. It's always way too easy for them to give me the things that would actually be useful. Prestidigitator? No, this would be a cat magician. The Closserer.
That was easy.
It was easy. Thanks for noticing, Ruff. Boom, boom, boom. A chest that rests in a wintry bath must refer to a chest in water, right? Yeah, that I heard a sound come from over there.
Right. All in
Nice.
a day's work.
I believe this should be one last canna box. Please don't whack me or thwack me. Thank you.
Here I come. Hatta! Capri! All in a day's work.
Nice. Get out of here, you Closserer. Wow, please don't hit me. I'm not a bad monster. I used to live with the Almighty's clan long ago. On your side, I promise to prove it. I'm going to tell you something really useful. Deep inside this cave, there's an altar made of stalagmite. If you're going to drain the lake, you'll need to put the chimes of the chosen on it. Once the water's all gone, you'll be able to get to the lake. Oh. Text post-truth. The chimes of the chosen are indeed the key to draining the lake. Some ancient text has been carved into the stone. Florin reads the text. There you are. That you are here, this signifies that you have proved both bold and wise. Now prove you of the chosen line, and though your onward path shall shine. Prove you are the chosen line. This was me way to present the times of the chosen. Florin holds up the chimes of the chosen and allows their sound to echo through the cave. The way ahead has been revealed. We are close now. We must be. Our destiny will soon be fulfilled. Yars. Yellow Fragment! Turn around quickly and attack. Ah, it's a lot of Colossurers. Beat him up. Got him. Hey. Good job, Ruff. You didn't need it. But good job nonetheless. Three more treasures left to find in this cave. Nice.
Oh.
This is it. This is the mechanism that will allow us to drain the lake. If I place the giant treasures in here, the altar of the Almighty will become accessible. Are you ready, shall I place? Yes. Florin places the chimes of the chosen on the pedestal. The lake should now be drained. Now, let us proceed. As soon as the ritual has been performed, Lala will be free from the bonds of duty. Free to love me.
Oh.
Okay. I was curious if that was just gonna lead immediately out. No. Leads us right here. And this is our reward. A stellar fan. Interesting. It's just charm, though. Will break once used. Ah, boo. So before, prayer rings used to be one of those, risky things. In which it had a chance to break every time you used it. You could use it multiple times. Alright, let's save. Yes, I plan to continue playing. Thank you, game.
Oh.
You have returned. When we saw the water draining from the lake, we all hurried down here. Umbara was waiting for you in front of the altar. What do you mean in the wider area? What am I missing? By the beard of the Almighty, the altar is larger than I ever imagined. Ah, there you are. Thanks to your efforts, the lake has been drained and the altar of the Almighty has been revealed. Thank you from the bottom of my Roma heart. All that remains now is to retrieve the two sacred items, namely the Turban of Truth and the Vestment of Virtue. Done so much for us, it's only right that you retrieve them. I have no idea how we might begin to thank you for all you've done for us, young Gashos. My pace journey into the cave was not without sacrifice. Thanks for the heal. There, all better now, young Lala, and the others will be arriving soon. The sacred items must be retrieved. You must lose no time in entering the altar. I will accompany your friends once more. Of course, Madame Rosa. It seems that to make our way inside, we must read the engraving on the stone beside the stairs. When the turban of truth glows all in gold, our Lord shall wake from sleep. A maiden in virtue's vestment clad must dance the peace to keep. Oh, did they hide it in here? Boo.
Oh.
Lame. It's like my destiny awaits. It's time, young Gajo. Time to enter. Okay. Okay. Oh ho ho ho! Tricky! No, it's locked! No! Okay. I will proceed to never remember to come back to this specific spot.
These are the two sacred items described in the ancient texts. The turban of truth. This is the instrument I must play. And here is the vestment of virtue, in which Lala will perform her dance. Together, we will carry out the ritual, and the Almighty will be restored. Then I shall be free at last. Free to choose my own path in life, no longer shackled by the destiny of the Romans.
Florian takes down the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue.
We must return to the clan. They will be keen to thank you, I'm sure.
Wait up! Sorry we're late. Lala's bad leg was troubling her, so I thought I'd better carry her on.
What? You carried my betrothed? You? An outsider?
Florin, that is enough. Kiefer has done us a great service. I could not have come here without him.
But... Lala...
I see that you have already recovered the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue. Good. Then we must prepare.
Are you sure you're up to it? Here, take my arm.
Thank you, Kiefer.
Lala! Wait for me! Okay.
We are very nearly ready, Rambaro. We may begin the ritual forthwith.
Ooh.
Now, Florin, there's no need to rush. Perhaps you would allow me to examine the turban of truth first of all. Rambaro takes the turban of truth from Florin. Yes, it is as I suspected. The time is not yet right. What? But surely... Look closely. According to the engraving beside the doors, the Almighty will be restored when the turban of truth glows golden. Does it seem to be glowing to you? I cannot tell you why, my lad, but it seems clear to me that the time of the ritual is not nigh. But then why? And how will we know? We must at least try. If we do not, it may be years before my duty is fulfilled.
Listen.
Please, Florin, you must think about what you are suggesting. What if it did lift the seal? What if it did and the time was not right? If the Almighty were restored too soon and the Demon King destroyed him once and for all, we would have failed utterly in our duty. Then there would be no future for anyone, Rome or otherwise. It is a risk we cannot take. But we have come all this way. You really mean just to give up now? I cannot give up. I will not. The Almighty has led us here to this place on this day for a reason. The time is right for his restoration. It must be. Florin snatches the turban of truth from Rambaro. Lala, do as I tell you and put on the vestment of virtue. You will dance. I order it.
What?
Florin, do you really mean to go through with this? I do, and I will need your help. It is time for you to pray. Pray for the restoration of the Almighty. Ho-ho, we're gonna actually get the dance. And actual good quality. Oh, he's so angry. There's trumpet in this. They don't have a trumpet. They have a Torben, they have bongos, and a flute. And several other instruments.
Nothing is happening.
Nope.
Foolish human children. Those who break the seal must be punished.
What is happening here? Let go of the Torben, Florin! No! I will not! I cannot!
This is new. Really?
Florin!
Feel it. Feel my wrath.
But Florin, why? Kiefer!
Come on, Florin, this isn't you! I know you've never hurt Lala.
Lala. Please stop. Someone help!
Did you hear that? That was Florin's voice coming from inside the monster. And it sounds like he's in pain. Come on, let's deal with this thing and set Florin free.
Kiefer, wait! I will help you. I cannot allow poor Florin to suffer.
Interesting. I wonder what the implication they're trying to set up with this. Bang, good, frizz not, does not, fuddle not, dazzle not. Damn. Okay. Boom! Doesn't work.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Up we get. Hatta! Bang!
307 damage. Hell yeah, dude.
Let's go! Hey! There!
Lightning slash!
There we go.
Isn't it?
Whew.
Knew I had it in me.
Alright. More cinema.
I can move. Is my punishment really at an end? Lala! Lala, are you alright?
Kiefer! Oh, your wounds look very bad. Are you in pain?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing, really.
Oh, thank goodness. And thank you, Kiefer. Thank you all.
Completely ignoring Florin.
This was all my fault. All of it.
But Florin, I am equally to...
No! No, Lala. It was me who insisted we go ahead with the ritual. For my own selfish reasons. I have known all along. Known that you do not love me. But I thought, perhaps if I were to fulfill the Roma's duty, perhaps then...
Oh, Florin. I should have told you the truth long ago. But I knew our fates were intertwined. I meant only to protect you, and myself. The fact is, Florin, we cannot be together. I am sorry.
I understand. I only hope that you can forgive me, Lala, for what I have done.
And with that, the Roma ritual to restore the Almighty was over. Accompanied by Boulder, the party head back into the cave and remove the chimes of the Chosen from the pedestal on which they were placed. Lake is filled with water once more, and the altar of the Almighty is submerged. Rambaro decides to keep hold of the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue for now. The Romans and the party set out back to where they first met. Although the ritual was a failure, the Romans throw a huge party to say goodbye to Crow and his friends and to thank them for all they've done. Hold on, then in the small hours, something's not adding up correctly.
Everything that happened today was my fault. And now it is all ruined. We cannot fulfill our duty. I cannot be with Lala. I will have to leave the clan.
But what's going to happen to Lala if you're not here? You're just going to leave her to deal with everything herself?
You don't understand. I've been lying to Lala from the start.
That mark?
We Romans have one ironclad rule. 2 people who bear the mark of the Earth Spirit must never be permitted to marry. Well, my mark first appeared only a few years ago. And, as luck would have it, it was just after I had become engaged to Lala. Of course, by that point, I was head over heels in love with her.
You know what? I can't get my head around all this. You, Rombara, Madame Rosa, Baldo, you're all as bad as each other. It's all rules this and duty that. Have none of you stopped to think what Lala wants?
What you say is correct. And I hate that you are free to say it. I have hated it from the start. But you are perhaps the only one that Lala can count on. To protect her and to support her. You are in a unique position to do that. Will you do this, Kiefer? Will you look after Lala?
Well, you heard all that, right?
Yep.
Well, it doesn't matter either way. You and I need to have a chat. Let's meet at that hill, overlooking the sea to the west. No one will disturb us there. Not even Maribel.
Alright. This is new scenes. Need to talk to you in private, Crow.
It's quite a view, isn't it? Doesn't this place remind you of Astard?
Yeah?
I thought you'd say that. Okay, so listen. This journey we've been on together, it's made me realize something. A while ago, your dad said this adventure was all about recovering a lost world. So the question is, who did this to the world in the first place? Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. It's the same bad egg who's been creating
Bad
chaos in
egg.
all these towns we've been to. You know who I mean, right? Yeah, the Demon King.
Yeah, no biggie.
This journey of ours is going to lead us to him in the end. I've never been more sure of anything. And when that happens, well, we'll need the Almighty
Hello.
on our side. Don't you think?
Well, duh.
Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought. To restore the Almighty to this world, we need the Romers.
I'm alright, how
But
you doing,
leaving
man?
Such an important job to them alone. Well, to Lala, really, doesn't feel right. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
I
here's
see.
what I'm thinking. Just hear me out, okay? I've never really mentioned this before, but the fact is, there's something about you. Call it destiny, or whatever, but you
Nice.
have a purpose in life.
That's awesome.
Me, on the other hand...
Just ship me a bundle or
nothing
3.
special
You know?
about me.
No biggie, right?
Apart from the fact that I happen to be born a prince. And if I'm honest, I used to be jealous of you. That's why I wanted to come on this adventure, to see if I could find a purpose too. Something only I could do. I think I've waffled on long enough, so I'll leave it there. It's already getting late. You head back and get some rest. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to enjoy the view a little longer. I'm in that kind of mood tonight.
Oh shit, that would be amazing. but like joking, obviously, don't actually like do something like that. Like Crow does as he's told and has back to the cabin to rest, leaving Kiefer to gaze out at sea. Crow returns to the tent where his friends are sleeping, and before he knows it, he's asleep too. And then morning came.
Hey!
I slept like a baby. Morning, Crow. You mean you woke up every couple of hours and you shit your pants? Thought I saw Kiefer talking to you in the middle of the night. Was everything alright with him? Yeah. Well, spare me the details. I expect he was just boring you to tears about how in love with Lala he is or something. Now, shall we get going? Look lively, Ruff. We're heading out. It's morning already. I'm still sleepy.
Take this!
There's no doubting your talent, boy, or your tenacity. I yield.
Thank you, Baldo. You're a more than worthy opponent. So, Rombaro, this means I can be the next guardian of the Romas, right?
Yes, most certainly. We would be foolish to refuse one so skilled. Come before me, Kiefer. Your companions, too. My fellow roamers, it gives me great pleasure to announce that a new guardian now watches over us. Allow me to introduce our newest clan member, Kiefer. I must also express our gratitude to his fellow Gajos, without whom we would never have found our way to the altar of the Almighty. Let us lift up our voices in the song of thanks. To our new companions, may the blessings of the Almighty be upon them all.
I hate to spring it on you like this, but it looks like this is where our journey together ends. I can't go back to our world, to our time, to a place where my whole future's decided for me. I'm going to stay here and look after the roamers. And besides, look at this amazing sword they give you! Ha! Bet you've never seen engraving like this before. And as guardian of
That's only for people like you, Ahmad.
It's all mine now. That's my destiny. My purpose.
Interesting.
You know what I'm talking
In the original, you just got a letter from him.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Anyway, I suppose you'll be heading back to Pilchard Bay now. Let me take you as far as the teleport, at least.
Don't worry about it. Don't look so glum. This is hard for me too, you know. Why are you leaving, Kiefer? Don't you like us anymore? No, it's nothing. That's just, this is something I've got to do.
Well, here we are. This is it. Time for us to part ways. There are people out there who need your help, and people here who need mine. We've both got a job to do, after all. And when we roamers fulfill our duty, you'll be the first to know. Listen, thanks for everything. It's been amazing. Oh, and if you run into my dad, will you bring him up to speed?
Not like he won't be pissed
Tell
or
him
anything.
I found my purpose. I've got a feeling he'll understand. Now go!
And now we're down to 3 for quite a while.
What?
Huh? Where'd that bag come from? Do you think Kiefer threw it into the teleportal after us? Crow opens the bag and peers inside. It contains all of Kiefer's equipment, a letter for Crow, and a note addressed to the King of Estad. He not gonna be happy. Speaking of not being happy, let's just break the news to him while we're still in cutscene mode. Alrighty then.
Ah, so you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again?
Yes.
Why do you evade my gaze? What is the meaning of this? Well, will you answer me?
Yes. Crow explains what happened and gives King Donald the note from Kiefer.
As Prince of Astad, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer.
Now he's gonna get angry.
Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's still a child. No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had, to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man.
A man!
I had planned to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now.
Interesting.
One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing, to let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my chance. Well, anyway,
must thank you for bringing me this news.
So in the original, King Donald obviously is like excited to like come see his son right here and is like, I've come to accept that he wants to adventure and I would like to give him my official blessing to continue to do things. And he just gets so mad and then so depressed. I mean, an adjustment to everything, but it is what it is. Oh no, we got that out of our ways. Let's go on a trip. Okay. Sure, Maribel. One treasure. Oh, there's still 12 treasures in this goddamn castle. Jesus. Well, I know there's 4 in here that we can't get to for a while. One treasure nearby I haven't gotten? What? It means it's on this floor. I missed a kitchen pie. Three down here. Not just one, but bloomin' loads. Cool. I found a bunch of ones I missed earlier. All right, but it is time for us to end the stream right here. We'll pick up again on Tuesday, and I will officially announce that next Friday, the 27th, we will be picking up Friday and Wednesday streams for a little while. Because we will be playing Resident Evil 9 on Wednesdays and Fridays, starting on the day it comes out, the 27th. Already got it bought and ready, so anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people. Good night.